and so cliche. However, that is the pinnacle in creating near to perfect works. That is why in one phase during the creating process of your garment, which is called toiling, it is very important. So toiling, it comes after thinking or researching your inspiration. And it's pretty much when you cut out a mock-up fabric, which we pretty much use 100% cotton, which is called calico, or you can use muslin, or it can pretty much be any cheap fabric that is similar to the end fabric that you're going to be using. And you test out if your patterns are okay, it lines up, each seam is connected well, the bust point, the center front, the center back. Yeah, and if it doesn't, then like what he said, start again. And once you notice all of these flaws, you need to write it down straight away so you won't forget. And that was one of my issues back when I first started. I thought that it was perfect, but then when I started making it on the actual fabric, it turned out really big. So yeah, I've kind of learned from that. Like, I'm still learning, no one's perfect, but I'm taking those steps to reach that goal. Okay, number 2 would be, it's kind of similar to the first point, but when thinking of a new design for your collection or whatever you want to make, don't ever stick to that first design. That was also one of my mistakes. I would just on the spot, when the teacher asked me, okay, you have to think of this clothing, for example, a top. It has to relate to, let me think of an example, the theme of Great Gatsby. So I would think of, yes, 1920s flapper dress, that's it, and all the little tassels. But you need to draw everything down. When you draw that first design, you can think of another one, or you can branch out from that first design, and later on it would lead to a lot of different new ideas that you can choose from. So yeah, that's number 2. And number 3 is experience. That is the most key point, or one of the most key points. I remember when one of my teachers told me a story about one of this Australian brand and how they were starting out. Their first initial thought after graduating was, okay, yes, let's go make our own. Yeah, let's go make our own brand. Sorry, I had a little mind fart, but yeah, so that's what they thought. And after that first year, a couple of months, their business just went down. It didn't become successful. And when I first heard this, I thought, oh, okay, so experience, okay, but it's just, I don't want to say it's hard, but kind of is. I'm like, in my shoes, I have been applying to different intern places like fashion houses, but still no luck. But that doesn't mean like if I haven't been chosen yet, I should stop there. I'm still going. I really want to get to the place that I want to be at. So yeah, next slide is, so this work, yeah, so these drawings here, they were one of the first few drawings that I did at Raffles, and the